Hi, welcome to AI Today with Leah, the podcast where we break down what's happening in artificial intelligence and how it impacts your work and your business. This is the recap for May 11th through 24th, 2026. Let's get into it. We start with OpenAI. On May 11th, they launched Daybreak, an AI-powered cybersecurity platform that, as reported by McRumors, uses GPT 5.5 models alongside the Codex agent to bring code review, threat modeling, and patch validation directly into the daily development cycle, working autonomously without waiting for a human at every step. It also brings in partners like Cloudflare, Cisco, and CrowdStrike. Security can no longer be a layer you bolt on at the end of a project. With AI agents, it can be part of the process from day one. If your company builds software, this week is a good time to ask yourself when was the last time you audited your vulnerabilities and whether that process is still manual. Now, Anthropic also had a very active week. On May 14th, they published the Founder's Playbook, a guide that, according to Tech Times, redesigns the 4 classic stages of a company: idea, MVP, launch, and scale, and reveals that the time from idea to execution has compressed from 6 months to a single day. The core message: leaders no longer execute, they orchestrate AI agents. This applies to any company, not just startups. Which parts of your operation still rely on manual processes that an agent could handle today? That's the question worth asking yourself this week. In parallel, also from Anthropic, comes the Prompting Playbook. Margot Van Leer, applied engineer at the company, presented in London an idea that sounds technical but is pure business. As reported by Autocomplete AI Digest, a prompt change without evaluation is just intuition, not engineering. And with modern models, a prompt should provide inputs for the model to reason through, not pre-built conclusions. If your company already uses AI in any process, add metrics. Define what better result means, measure it, and adjust. Companies that do this systematically don't just improve their outputs, they build an advantage others simply don't have. Meanwhile, on May 19th at Google I/O 2026, Gemini Omni arrived. According to the DeepMind team on their official blog, the difference from previous models isn't just quality, but architecture. Omni merges Gemini's intelligence with its generative capability into a single unified piece, producing videos up to 10 seconds long with synchronized audio from text or image, and with natural language editing. There's a clear signal here for marketing, communications, and education teams. The cost of producing professional video content just dropped dramatically. Brands that adopt this in the coming months will have a meaningful communications edge over those that wait. And we close with a data point from the Anthropic Economic Index that should be on every HR leader's radar. According to Built-in, experienced AI users are significantly more successful at automating tasks than newcomers, and sales automation and market operations are the 2 areas that grew the most in recent months. The gap between those who know how to use AI and those who don't is widening. The strategic decision isn't about letting people go. It's about investing today so your team develops real fluency with these tools. Companies that do it now are building an advantage that in 2 years will be very hard to close. Thanks for joining us. See you in the coming weeks with more artificial intelligence news for the real world.